The big question is whether redistricting will wind up in next month's special session, so I asked the governor.
Are you going to put the redistricting on the special session agenda?
So that's going to be up to the legislature. The ball is in their court. I have not heard from them. I've had some conversations with the speaker and the president. I know they're meeting with their attorneys.
Governor Spencer Cox tells me he's willing to call the legislature into a special session, but he agrees with their stance on redistricting.
I think the Constitution is very clear that I mean, if you read the plain language of the Constitution, it says that duty belongs to the legislature. There's nothing that's changed my mind on that, but also I stand behind the courts and will follow whatever the courts decide.
The judge overseeing the League of Women Voters and Mormon Women for Ethical Government's lawsuit against the legislature threw out the congressional maps and gave lawmakers 30 days to submit new ones. The plaintiffs in the lawsuit accused lawmakers of gerrymandering to favor Republicans by ignoring maps created by an independent redistricting commission when voters approved Proposition 4 back in 2018.
They did propose an amendment that put forth a substitute map to the one that was ultimately adopted by the legislature.
As lawmakers consider their next steps, there's increasing pressure on them not to appeal.
We want to do what's not just legally right, but also we want to solve the political situation as well, right? Because this is dividing a lot of people, it's dividing the state, and I think there is a path forward if everybody can just come together, cooperate, and recognize like what's at stake here.
So far, it appears Republican legislative leadership is not backing down from arguments that the legislature has the sole constitutional power to draw maps, but the Senate Majority Leader tells me he's also hoping for some compromise.
That's the art of politics, right? Is compromise, and so certainly I think everything's on the table right now. What a compromise looks like is difficult to say. I mean, when you draw lines, it's necessarily political. And so, you know, even new maps, not everybody's going to be happy with them one way or the other.
Compromise was the heart of Better Boundaries and Proposition 4. So, of course, we can find compromise. There was compromise in the 3 different maps that were created by the Independent Commission. Unfortunately, that compromise was thrown out.
The president of the League of Women Voters of Utah says she's willing to work with lawmakers on new maps.
I will say there are 2 words that actually sum up this whole thing. One is respect, and by the very nature of government, we respect the legislature. The other is trust, and we're not sure we trust them yet.
The Senate Majority Leader tells me the timing is not great, given that the judge gave them a 30-day deadline. In a new order, the judge also refused to grant any more stays unless everyone agrees to it. The legislature is expected to appeal to the Utah Supreme Court. On the Hill, Ben Winslow, Fox 13 News, Utah.